everybody, it's Alexa and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I've never done on my channel, and that is a story time. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about my roommate from hell. And I do want to let you guys know that this video is probably going to be in either 3 or 4 parts because I have a lot to go over. For those of you who don't know, I graduated high school back in June of 2013 and started my freshman year of college in the fall of 2013. And as you guys can notice, I don't make my videos in a dorm room. And the reason for that is because of my roommate freshman year. So for this part of the story time, I'm going to be talking about the background information about meeting my roommate, and I will also be talking about move-in day. So let's get into the story. On August 3rd, 2013, I noticed I had a friend request on Facebook. And I also noticed that I had a message, both of which were from the same person. For the purpose of this video, we're just going to call her Kelsey. So I went in and read the message, and she said that she had gotten a notification from our school saying that I was her roommate, and so she figured she would add me on Facebook so we could talk, get to know each other a little bit before moving in together, and stuff like that. And honestly, I also blame the school a ton for what happened, because at my school, they don't give you a questionnaire on if you're messy, if you're clean, do you stay up late at night, do you go to bed early, and stuff like that. They don't do any questionnaires or anything. They literally stick you with someone who is doing the same major as you. So after reading her message, I went in and accepted her friend request, and I replied back saying how I was excited to get to know her and hope that we were gonna work well together in the room. And then I received a super long message from her. Because of how quickly she responded, you could tell this was a message she had already typed out, copied and pasted into the message box, and sent me. And the main points of the message were that she had already decided what color scheme we were going to go with in our room. And so for our room colors, she had made the executive decision that our room was going to be navy blue, white, and green. And that she had already bought her bedding, and it was Kate Spade bedding, and that our room was going to revolve around her bedding. And this is where things started to go south, because I messaged her back and said that I had already gotten every single one of my things for the dorm and that I was going with the colors pink and orange. I also informed her that I'm not exactly the type of person who cares if our room is exactly matching, that we have the same bedding and stuff like that. She then messaged me back saying I should be going out and buying the same exact bedding as her, returning my stuff that I've already bought, and going with our room colors. So at this point, I've already decided, you know, this just isn't going to work out. Literally the only thing we had in common was the fact that we shared a room and that we were both going to school for nursing. And so I decided to message her back telling her, you know, money is tight in my family and I'm going to be sticking with the colors I've already chosen. A couple days went by and I hadn't heard back from her, which was totally fine with me. And then the afternoon before move-in day, I received a message from her saying that she was going to be moving in at 9 o'clock in the morning on move-in day so that I could move in the afternoon and that she wouldn't be in my way. At the bottom of her message, she stated that if for some reason she wasn't already moved in by the time I started moving in, that the left side of the room was hers no matter what. So I messaged her back and said, that's fine, you can have the left side of the room, I will see you tomorrow. So fast forward and it's move-in day. I am up on the 3rd floor, almost at the end of the hallway, and I get to my room number and I noticed the door is closed. Usually on move-in day, when you're moving in, you leave your door open so that the people on your floor can come in and say hi to you, and it just makes it easier when you're moving stuff in. And I noticed our door was closed. So I figured, you know, she's already moved in, maybe she went to the dining hall or is somewhere else on campus. So I went in and the room is completely empty. So obviously, I should have put 2 and 2 together that from her message, you know, if for some reason I haven't moved in, was her way of telling me she's moving in later in the afternoon because she doesn't want to have to get up early to move in, but that no matter what, the left side is hers. And throughout all of this, I was totally fine with taking the right side of the room. However, at the bottom of her message, I missed the little blurb that said she had already picked which desk and dresser were mine and which one were hers. My desk was the one at the very end of my bed, and my dresser was the one at the very end of my desk. So I'm going to insert a picture right here of what my side of the room looked like. I really wish I had taken a picture of both sides, but I didn't. But as you guys can see, my stuff is all in a row. It's neat, it's organized, but that's only about a quarter of our room. So I'm moving in everything, and then all of a sudden my roommate walks in. But she really didn't walk in. She more marched in and just started throwing her stuff everywhere. She walked by me, didn't even say hi to me, and then walked right back out of the room. Her mom, on the other hand, was such a sweet person. She talked to my mom and I. She helped me put some stuff away and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Kelsey is just going in and out of the room. She seems wicked angry. By the time she came in to move her stuff in, I hadn't finished yet, but the second I did, I decided to leave the room so she could have some space to move in all her stuff, and that was probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made. So then I returned to the dorms around 8 o'clock at night, and I walk in my room, and I swear my jaw just dropped. I took one look at my room and was like, oh my god, what happened? I walk in, there is furniture everywhere. She had brought one of these 9-cube organizers from home. She brought a bookcase. She brought a huge lamp and so much more. And at this point in the time, Kelsey was not in the room, so all I did was look around thinking, what the heck? My roommate is crazy. A couple hours go by and Kelsey still hadn't returned, and I decided, you know, I'm super tired, I'm gonna get ready for bed, jump in bed, and watch a movie on my iPad. So that's exactly what I did. Around 2 o'clock in the morning, Kelsey comes walking in, turns all the lights on, is making all this noise, is talking on her phone. All she does is look at me and says sorry. She doesn't go turn off the lights. She continues to do this for another hour. So finally, at 3 o'clock in the morning, she finally went to bed. I woke up the next morning, left my room, and all I could think to myself was, I wish I didn't have to go back. So that completes part 1 of my roommate from hell. If you guys have any horror stories of your roommates or anything like that, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. Also, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you are excited to hear part 2. And let's see if we can get this video to 150 likes. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when I upload a new video. If you guys would like to keep up with me off camera, be sure to go add me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is just alexis.life, and I post pictures of food, things I'm doing, and stuff like that. Another good way to keep up with me off camera is to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both of which are alexis__life. And again, I post pictures of food, things I'm doing, and stuff like that. I really hope you guys liked this story time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!